The history of Russia, USSR, and Slavia. Important to know. Russia was always a war-ridden country for territory and resource. From 1721 to 1917, Russia had lots of major conflicts and was infected with an imperialist army. And Russia was also infected with communism for a long time, now socialist. Geography, famous locations, and leadership. Russia was founded likely around 862 AD by the Slav people. Kievan Rus, a united Eastern Slav man, founded Russia. Russia's geography is roughly 6.602 million m1 squared, which is 1.8 times larger than United States. The Moscow Kremlin is one of the most popular places in Russia. This building name stands for Fortress in City. This huge 27.7 hectane or 0.277 kilometers squared has 5 palaces, 4 cathedrals, a huge Kremlin wall, and a Kremlin towers. Now is used as a presidential location. Important famous people quotes. Sviatoslav, the Eye of Kiev, was Russia, Ukraine, and Belarus. One of Russia's greatest imperialists, and was bloodthirsty. He carried out incessant campaigns in the east and south, and caused the collapse of Eastern Europe, Khazaria, and the First Bulgarian Empire. He defeated the Alans and attacked the Volga Bulgars several times. Created many allies such as the Pechenegs and Magyars. I know, they sound made up, but they were actually a real thing. He took over the Volga River Valley, the Pontus Steppe, and the Balkans by the end of his campaign. Joseph Stalin. Joseph's son, Yakov, I'm not even gonna try, D, had surrendered in the battle. For propaganda, they say he was captured. Yakov was taken by the Nazis and requested a trade, the son for the state marshal. Stalin's reply was, "It's not worth trading a marshal for a soldier." Later on, he put millions in a gulag labor camp. Stalin killed 20 million people, some citizens, Germans, Russians, Chinese. He dealt with them all. He did not manage nearly as much kills as Mao, though, with 40 million. Georgy Zhukov, one of the greatest leaders in Russia's military history. He outwitted and outfought the Nazi war machines. He inflicted the Nazis' first major lose, held the Nazis back from taking over Moscow, won the Battle of Stalingrad, and fought the Battle of Kursk, which was the most tank battle ever. He won so much because he was a mental genius. He could predict movement and intentions of enemies, giving him the upper hand. He virtually won all of every land war for Russia in World War II. Some of the most said quotes and things reported to stick with Russia are, "If you're given something, take it." Often used as, "If you're getting beat, take it." Out on a fire into a blaze. One old friend is better than 2 new ones. Interesting things to know. Largest railroad. Russia had the largest railroad in the history of the world. Their railroad is 9,200 kilometers, or 5,700 miles. The entire journey without stopping would take 152 hours and 27 minutes. World's largest McDonald's, seats 700. No. Women versus men. There are approximately 10 million more women than men in Russia. They believe World War II is to blame, as a lot of men died in battle. Flower suppression. Men in Russia are not supposed to give an even number of flowers to a woman, as it means a funeral or bad luck. Moscow has most billionaires. Moscow has the most billionaires, sitting at 74 at time of recording, and is 3 ahead of the second most. Second largest oil producer in the world. Russia produces 9.9 million barrels of oil a day. Saudi Arabia is the highest producer to date, making 1 million more a day. By 2020, USA says they will pass both Russia and Saudi Arabia. Probably won't happen. Handshake suppression. Never shake hands in a doorway. Shaking hands in a doorway can lead to an argument, and is said to carry a bad omen. Thanks for watching. I don't know how long this video was, but I spent 5 hours making it, so hope you enjoyed the content. Goodbye.